Hi, welcome back to the BULLWARK Studio. Antonio speaking, and this is November's Herb Masters Monthly Update, the video series where I show my 30-day progress of my indie medieval alchemy game. In October's video, we went over the spatial inventory system and its dedicated green UI, content that you can find on our channel. This time around, we will mainly look at some new features that will set the base for the future gameplay mechanics. It's the monthly update! In short, the crafting of alchemy products in the game won't happen within menus and instead is intended to be much more like a sequence of steps, where ingredients are passed through various tools like pots, pans, mortars, and jars so to obtain the desired result. So, the first feature that I felt was needed to implement this type of gameplay was liquid containers, since all the tools that I named earlier have the ability to store liquids. Of course, liquid containers need liquids to hold. So I first made some liquid items like water item or oil items. Liquid items are almost the same as common inventory items, other than the fact that they can't be placed in the inventory nor in the hand of the character. From there, I created new actors that have the ability to store these liquid items, actors that are all derived from this liquid container master actor. The way they are implemented, containers can hold multiple types of liquids at once, thanks to the map data structure they use to store the liquid items. This tab herein is an example of a liquid container that is of the type that cannot be collected. There are also containers that can be collected, like this water skin. Having this item in hand, I can use it to get the water from the tub and so carry it with me, drink it, or transfer it to another container, for example a pot. We then added the possibility of collecting items as stacks, meaning that it's now possible to have multiple items in one's hand simultaneously. For example, the player can collect up to 10 leaves from basil plants, which can then be stored in the inventory or used with future crafting tools. Stackable items are they themselves items. They contain a list of same type items inside. They will therefore behave just like other inventory items that can be held in hand or placed and shown inside the inventory, but with the number of items they contain. While collecting with the queue is right now the only way to create an item stack, I plan to add a way to stack same type items directly inside the inventory, most probably by dropping an item over another identical item. Lastly, as more of a quality of life improvement, the capability of placing collected items in a different location or straight up move actors in the world. Even though we will have a deeper look at its implementation in the future, placing works by tracing a line exactly where the player is looking and finding the first plane where the object can be placed. This different mode is started by holding Q, either with items in hand or with actors in the world, and completed with releasing the same key. Since all steps of crafting will happen by interacting with tools, the idea behind this is actually to have everything that you'll need close to you and make the process much more user-friendly. On the minor update side of things, you may have noticed some improvements of the UI, especially feedback-wise. Starting from the interaction UI that now shows when a key is being held and a changing text when the hold event, like the moving, is being fired over the default one. Likewise, in the inventory UI, when moving an item, it is now shown if the new position is allowed or not, by coloring the widget respectively green or red. So, that's a wrap on November's progress. What do you think of these new additions? Leave a comment to let us know. The next update will be on the 20th of December. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you in the next one.